Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and I'll see who's coming and going. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Ampat Tarot. You will love her. And stay tuned until the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards and I'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Something big. Look at this. You got judgment and you also have the Four of Wands. Your higher self, your angels are telling you there is a monumental moment, celebration about to take place. Right now, Source is telling you that when you are outside the jar, you're able to see the label. That means that your angels and guides, your higher self is giving you messages, directing you, and bringing opportunities and synchronicities to you. Now, these synchronicities could be celebrations, wedding proposals, engagements, bonuses, promotions at work, anything you're looking for. What is your desire? What have you wished for? What have you asked about? What are you daydreaming about? Because it is about to come to fruition. Now, in order for this to happen, one thing, Source is telling you, let go of what you can't control and focus on what you can control, right? Well, don't try to force reality because that right there is putting a lower frequency. So, for example, you cannot force traffic, you cannot force, the weather, and you can't force the past. You can't tell yourself, I should have done this, I shouldn't have done that. This right here is trying to really, really be attached to an outcome rather than being in love with the journey. So Source is telling you to clear this energy. Like I have a trick that works like a charm. Right now you got the Fool and the Sun, letting you know in order to clear this energy, chase the mystical. Chase the mystical. This right here works every single time. So imagine this. Imagine you were down and out. Now imagine something happened, you were upset. You ever have a friend, family member come up to you in order to make you feel good? They said something to make you laugh, and then you laughed and you're like, oh, I feel so much better. That right there is how you clear energy, right? So you took a negative energy, you gave some positive energy to it, and you cleared it. So for me, I have a wiener dog. She's about 5 years old and she's about, 12 inches long. She's very small, 10 pounds. Small, she's a mini, right? Now, she is the most ferocious little thing ever. We call her Danny DeVito. Like she's the most nicest, sweet soul. But I have these other two Dobermans, the big boys, and she chases them, beats them up, takes their bones. So she'll sit there with 3 bones all to herself. The bones are bigger than her. They're huge bones. And these Dobermans are petrified of her. They're so scared of her. You see how I'm laughing? Because this is funny to me. These big bad boys are scared of this little tiny girl. It's the funniest thing in the world, right? I love it. So right there, this is my happy trigger, right? Anytime I think of her, I laugh. So imagine I'm having a bad day, bills, worry, stress, social media, oh, right? Whatever. At that point, I immediately catch myself, these thoughts are lower frequency and they're going to attract a lower outcome, like attracts like law of attraction. I don't have the luxury of thinking these negative thoughts. Okay, what do I do? Think positive thoughts. Okay, well, what's a positive thought? Susie Q, man, she crazy. Energy cleared. Super easy. Find your happy trigger. What is your happy trigger? Maybe it's a childhood memory. Maybe it's a memory of your cat, dog, your children. Maybe it's a beautiful meal that you ate. You're like, oh, that was so yummy. Whatever that is, find your happy trigger. Keep it as your ace in the hole. Always have it there. Revert back to it. I use Suzy Q every single time. It works every single time. It's never got played out. So keep using it. Now you got the 4 and 8 of Cups, and this is walking towards your higher self. This is walking towards connecting with your angels and guides. What this really means is getting in alignment. Right now, Source is telling you alignment first, action steps second. This is so important, right? In order to get in alignment, you got to remember, rehearse the behavior you want to demonstrate, right? If you're telling yourself, I don't know how to feel good, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to begin, let me tell you, first it all starts with the gut. What you eat will make you feel either happy, sad, either depressed, or either you will have energy. So eat foods that digest, right? Get enough sleep. Second off, when you rehearse the behavior you want to demonstrate, like for example, imagine you want to be someone that's really fit, good looking, happy, rich, balling out of control. That's fantastic. Now, if you have a hard time visualizing that, visualize someone that you know is already doing that. Maybe it's a movie star. Maybe it's a singer, dancer. Now visualize them living their life. Now visualize you living that life. So what would who do you like? Do you like Rihanna? Do you like Celine Dion? Do you like James Bond, Wonder Woman, Superman? It doesn't matter. Use your creativity, imagination. How do they live their life, right? What do they do? What's a day in their life like? Now imagine if that was a day in your life. Now don't say this is not realistic. I'm not in that tax bracket. This is the difference between someone successful and not successful. Someone not successful is like, this is never going to happen. Exactly. Someone who's successful is not saying that. They're just going with the flow. So for example, like I have never met an entrepreneur that was like, I doubted my way to the top. Never. They were always like, I believed in myself. That's what it comes down to. So for example, like I remember when I was younger, I would visualize James Bond. He would like meet a woman, greet her, pull the chair open for her, pour her water, give her compliments, listen to her, be there for her. That right there taught me how to be a gentleman. I mimicked James Bond as a kid. I was like Romeo, right? And this is the same thing for you. Mimic someone. If you can't visualize what you're looking for, mimic you as them, being them, doing what they would do. And then that becomes your natural behavior. And then everything falls organically for you. Now, very interesting because you also got the Two of Swords and the Emperor. Right now, your higher self is telling you that you're having a hard time deciding what to do because you don't trust yourself, right? There's no heart coherence. And trusting yourself really means not at all listening to the logical mind, but instead listening to the intuitive heart. The intuitive heart is how spirit, your higher self, speaks to you, right? Always through feelings and images. Whenever you're tied into the logical mind, you're overthinking, right? So for example, what should I do? This won't work. Maybe not, maybe so. But if you just breathe, chill for 1 sec, feel what to do next, it will always be one answer, right? It's always like either this or this. You will 100% know. And this is why right now with that Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands, Source is telling you that freedom is a choice and freedom is yours as long as you are using your power, which is your point of attraction, and as long as you understand that nerve cells that fire together wire together, which really means that when you have new thoughts, new ideas, it will lead to new choices, behaviors, experiences. So imagine this. Imagine every single day you wake up and you drive to work and you're like, man, I hope I don't hit traffic. Now, you have been thinking the same thought over and over again, so you will always have the same thought every single day. But imagine if you change that up. You're like, okay, today I'm going to be like, man, there's going to be no traffic. It's going to be smooth sailing. Now, even if that's not true, change your perception to that, right? Or imagine every day you wake up like, oh, I hope it doesn't rain. But imagine if today you woke up, you're like, it's going to be sunshine. Change your ideas. You have to instill a will greater than the programming. You don't have the luxury of doing the same thing as yesterday. You have to do something new. It all starts with your thoughts. Right now, you got the Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. That is the synchronicity you're looking for. Multiple offerings of wealth are going to be entering your life the moment you understand that the brain thinks but the heart knows. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. These offerings only come when you're ready. Remember, spirit rewards those who reward themselves. Spirit also gives you as much as you can handle. If your angels and guides, your higher self sees that you're ready for promotion, you will get the promotion. If spirit sees you're ready to make that first impression, you will meet your kindred spirit. But it all comes down to you believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, feeling good, instilling excellent habits, having new thoughts, new choices, new behaviors, new experiences, which will lead to a new higher outcome. All right, now time for your affirmation for today. Write your affirmation in the comment section. This is how you quantum entangle with abundance, which is money and love. So your affirmation, write this down in the comment section is, I love this one. All I desire is on its way to me. This is you acknowledging, confirming the universe has a plan greater than mine. This is going down. All I desire is on its way to me. You don't have to wish, want, hope, need. You have to command, assume, expect. Write this down in the comment section. All I desire is on its way to me. Give this video a like and let Spirit know you are 100% ready for abundance. All right, now final message from your Spirit guides. Final message is, what would love do? So, do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. This is it, right? Love, which is happiness, peace, and joy, leads to romance, is the key to unlock all the doors in the third dimension. Imagine you want something from someone. Imagine you want me to pass you a glass of water. You're like, Vince, may you pass me a glass of water? I'll say for sure. Imagine if you're like, Vince, give me water now. Ooh, it's not going to go so well. Imagine you want a promotion. Boss, love working here. I want to be here for the next 10 years. You know what raised team morale? We get a promotion. Fantastic. Imagine if you're like, give me promotion or I quit. Doesn't work. Love is the handle that empowers you. Fear is the handle that makes you feel powerless, right? Fear is an illusion. It's all perception. Is everything happening to you or for you? Is everything a curse or a blessing? Is your cup half empty or half full? It's all perception, right? So right now, Source is telling you that the universe is friendly and the universe loves you. You are Spirit's child. Spirit loves you unconditionally. You're going to feel this when you go to the fifth dimension. In the meantime, understand that you are not alone. You have your angels, your guides, your higher self with you, but you have to tap into that frequency. Match your emotions to your expectations. Believe in yourself. Everything else is naturally going to work out for you. You don't have to go looking for it. It will come to you. All right, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I appreciate you. Till next time, chat soon.